Hey everyone, this is Sam and welcome to my Ghost of Tsushima Legends class build series. So today I'm going to show you guys with the correct gears and approach, the samurai class can be absolutely devastating. So this class pretty much can actually self-heal, off self-damage, and at the same time also self-regen resource. You are completely independent and self-sustainable. Like you can be right in the fight causing havoc while being fully in control of the situation. Like with this class build that I'm about to show you with the correct gears, you can even take on 2 bosses solo as you can see me do here. That is gorgeous. I love this game. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe for more Ghost of Tsushima tutorials all year long. You can also click on the card above or the link in the description below to see my all Ghost of Tsushima tutorials playlist of every video I have made on this game this year. So, first things first, let's talk about the gears, and the first thing you would like to get is at least a rare katana that gives you the piercing strike skill. So this is going to make your swordplay and melee damage buff a lot better. So piercing strikes is great for closing distance with aggression and at the same time being very safe. So hold triangle to trigger it, then tap triangle 3 times for the strikes. You can see I closed the distance and I was safe in the gap. And I've taken down a lot of this enemy's health as you can see right there. And the next thing is you want to get a charm that gives you melee damage buff, because after the piercing strike, your enemy is going to be pretty low on health, and with the melee damage buff, you're going to finish them off rather easily one-on-one. But the next skill, that's the key, the class ability Spirit Pool. So what this does is it's going to take health away from your enemies and give it to you. So pretty much in a one-on-one setting where the enemy is the last guy left, you can just trigger this like I did here and just get all my health back. You can see I'm just getting all my health back in the fight so I can go into another fight. But in a group fight situation, I can still trigger Spirit Pool, get my health back, and at the same time add in Ghost Weapon number 1, something like a Third Flow or a Kunai, to have perfect synergy with the Spirit Pool skill. So you can see I'm sucking health and I'm using Ghost Weapon 1, the throw weapons, to crowd control. At the same time I'm getting all my health back, getting the damage buff off the third throw, and at the same time also getting all my resolve back. As you can see now I'm at full health and full resolve almost. And with the full resolve, I can also add in Heavenly Strikes, which only costs 1 resolve to do, and it's completely unblockable and it does high damage. So I gain my health back, gain my resolve back, now I can dish out Heavenly Strikes to thin out the mob. So that's great synergy. And of course you'll be like, oh then I'm gonna run out of resolve. But we can also self-regen resolve. As you can see here, I have no resolve. But with this smoke bomb, with the rare buff that I can get sudden resolve, fills the first resolve on use. Make sure you get ghost weapons that have sudden resolve. You throw it, throw the bomb, you can see I gain the resolve back. So not only would the bomb stun my enemies, allow me to assassinate them, I can now also use this to regen resolve. Everything combined, this is what happens. So I first turn on the Spirit Pool against an enemy that's way higher level than me, and I also have the wrong element, so he can take a lot of damage. So I am sucking in his health. I throw the third throw, light him on fire, increases my damage. Now I throw the Spirit Bomb that stuns him, and it also gives me back a resolve back. Now I hit him, and then I use the Heavenly Strike from the resolve I gained back from the Smoke Bomb. And now I'm going to go into Piercing Strikes to end him. While at this whole time I've been sucking in this health, so now I have full health. And I was able to defeat a way higher level enemy with the wrong element. Because of the high damage buff and everything else that this class does, it gives it a very high resolve regeneration synergy with this build, and it makes the samurai class very independent because of that. I can easily regain free resolve and take on multiple enemies on my own with my ultimate, and constantly still get plenty of resolve back. Like a samurai setup like this can do a lot of resolve. Like here, those are linked up enemies that I gotta kill at the same time almost to make sure they don't bring each other back. And you can see I'm completely on my own here because my teammate quit. So that I can use the skills, get myself buffed up, and take on 2 enemies all by myself because of the samurai class. Even though I'm low on health, I don't even need a healer. I can trigger the Spirit Pool, hide behind an object, and get all my health back from this guy. As you can see, I'm getting the majority of my health back. And I'm in full safety, really, they can't do anything. So now that the Spirit Pool is over, I could literally wait for another Spirit Pool and get all my health back, but I don't need to do that because in a one-on-one situation, even in the wrong element, like this is green versus blue, I can just hit him actually many times. It's actually even better because I get all my resolve back this way. As you can see, the multiple hits gain the resolve. I can use the Piercing Strike to be safe, get multiple hits in, and still finish him off. That's pretty devastating. pretty much can do everything on my own. And the best part is, as you saw earlier in the video, Spirit Pool don't trigger enemy aggression. I can just hide and Spirit Pool and then go into critical strikes, easily taking out 2 enemies on my own. That guy's done. Throw the dirt bomb, light it on fire, piercing strikes, one-on-one, use my samurai skills, dodge, parry, finish him up. Beautiful gameplays. Like, when everything is set up like this, and you get enough reps and practice, even taking on 2 bosses, it's just totally possible. Like, I'm under level here. This is a silver challenge. I believe at this stage I was only level, I think 32, and the recommended level is 35. So I'm under recommended level here. And I'm fighting this on my own because like the other guy had a pretty bad build, so he quit really early. So I'm doing everything on my own with the fire arrows, just pretty much being patient, staying safe. I suggest if you're fighting in this game, you can pretty much assume you're fighting in lethal mode in the regular game, like not on Legends mode. Fight like you're on lethal and you'll be just fine. Like, this is how I fight on lethal. Space it out, use all my skills, gain all my resolve back, use my ultimate, take on multiple enemies, include bosses at the same time. So, like I said, the guy quit earlier. I wish I can, if you guys want to play with me, like I want to play with other players who got interesting builds or like people who just really like playing this game, you can just add my PSN there and we can definitely play together. So far, obviously, I've been building up the samurai class and it's been great. I'm going on to the hunter class next, so as I gain more access to more classes, I will show you guys obviously more build tutorials. But for now, I do feel the samurai class is probably, this is the class you want to pick from the get-go, because as you guys know, it actually takes about 20, I think 32 ranks gained to unlock all 4 classes. And some of the classes, obviously they're all very fun, but the samurai class is very easy to level up with, and you can pretty much do everything on your own. Like, you don't even need a teammate for most of the fights. Like, having a teammate would be great, but even if your teammate is doing bad, you'll be able to do majority of the work if you have the samurai build. Like, if you have a hunter build or ronin build, and if your teammate is, you know, not holding his weight, it could cause you a little bit of frustration. But with the samurai build, especially built this way, and if you have the same fighting approach that I did, like I did here, you'll be able to do pretty much everything on your own. And because of that, it will allow you to, you know, gain a lot of gears. It's going to make you a very good teammate when you run into a better user to fight with. Very good in any kind of situation. 2-story, 4-player raids, or even the survival missions. Just having a samurai that can fight like this. This is just a guy that can take a lot of damage, deal a lot of damage, and you don't have to worry about him because he can take care of himself as long as he has Spirit Pool equipped and he doesn't fight too crazy. Alright? So if you like being independent, self-sustainable, and just making a big difference on your own, this is the build to be. And with better teammates, you will be even better down the line. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, add me a like, and I look to speak to you guys again very soon.